The man who proved that family is a verb, not DN. My mother left me at a dusty Texaco off Interstate 95 when I was only 7 years old. She told me to stay by the vending machines. Said she just needed a pack of smokes and a cherry Coke. That was 16 years ago. Last month, she showed up at my medical school graduation, wearing a silk dress that probably cost more than my first car. She was floating around the lobby, telling anyone who'd listen that she always knew her boy was destined for greatness. I remember sitting on that concrete curb, counting the semi-trucks until the sun went down. The station manager finally called my Uncle Mike. Mike pulled up in his beat-up Ford, smelling like diesel and lukewarm coffee. He didn't ask questions. He didn't make a scene. He just opened the passenger door and said, "Get in, kid. We're having burgers for dinner." Mike was a welder. He had silver scars on his forearms and a permanent layer of grease under his fingernails. He worked 14-hour shifts in a sweltering shop just so I could have the fancy cleats for soccer and the expensive prep books for the SATs. When I was 12, I asked him why he did it. He wasn't my father. He was just a guy who liked fixing things. He looked at me, wiped a smudge of oil off his forehead, and said, "Listen to me, Leo. Family isn't a feeling. It's a verb. It's something you do every single day." At the graduation party, she tried to hug me for a photo. She whispered, "I'm so glad my drive and ambition finally rubbed off on you." The room went dead silent. I stepped back, looked her right in the eye, and asked, "What's my favorite book? What's the name of the man who stayed up until 2 a.m., helping me with calculus, even when his eyes were burning from the shop lights?" She just blinked, her mouth stayed shut. I pointed to Mike, standing in the back in a suit that was 2 sizes too small, looking uncomfortable, but so incredibly proud. "That man didn't give me his DNA," I said, my voice finally steady, "but he gave me his entire life. You didn't raise a doctor. You just left a scared kid at a gas station." She was gone before the cake was even cut. Mike walked over, put a heavy, calloused hand on my shoulder, and whispered, "You did good, Doc." I realized then, I never needed her ambition. I just needed a man who knew how to keep his word, and a Ford that always showed up when the sun went down.